In this report, we discuss the result of our financial statement audit of the province of Nova Scotia's March 31st, 2016 financial statements and provide a little bit of commentary around what those financial statements show. Firstly, this is the 16th year that the Government of Nova Scotia has received a clean audit opinion on their financial statements. This is an achievement for current and past governments, and in many ways it sets the bars for future expectations in that Nova Scotians will expect their governments to produce clean financial statements. This year there were a few new things of interest. Firstly, the Nova Scotia Health Authority was created. Its first year end was March 31st, 2016, and it received a clean audit opinion. This is an accomplishment for both board and management of the new health authority. We made a number of recommendations to the health authority to improve a few things, and those recommendations were accepted, and they will act upon them. Also this year, the Tourism Nova Scotia was a newly created entity, and unfortunately they have not met their reporting requirements to produce audited financial statements within the time frame per the Nova Scotia Finance Act. I'm not pleased to see that, and I would hope that this won't happen again and that they will address this as soon as possible. When these entities are created, part of the accountability is audited financial statements, and this should be done within the timelines per the Act. Also, we made a number of recommendations last year that we followed up, and we were happy to report that many of those have indeed been implemented by the government. In Chapter 2, this is where we provide some commentary in that report on what the financial statements themselves show. So firstly, I would point out that the 2016 annual results showed a deficit of $11 million, which was the lowest since 2011. However, it is useful to look at the financial statements and other financial information to see a couple of interesting things. 5-year information shows that things like net long-term debt and net debt have actually gone up. So per Nova Scotian, it now stands at $14,000 for net long-term debt, where it was $13,000. And the total debt has increased from $13 billion to $15 billion for the net debt. So it's very useful for Nova Scotians to take those financial statements and not only look at the annual results, but look at the story that is being told in terms of the accumulation of past year results and what that means for the future in terms of the position that a government may find itself in managing people's money. However, I would say that overall, the financial statements can be relied on. They're a clean set of financial statements, and that Nova Scotians can then use that as one tool to hold their government accountable.